Chicken back in control. Like that. I'll give you a war. You just have to go left, low. Did you really think?
Congratulations to the Knights of Mayhem, the New Zealand Tag Team Champions. Eats the flight of the Valkyrie from Charlie Roberts. Can you believe it? Tonight is the Alpha Elite night. Sheehan cashing in that eliminated contract he's held for little over an hour. What a heartbreaking result. The New Zealand Heavyweight Championship is once again around the waist of Sheehan, back in control.
I have been waiting weeks to see this. My anticipation level is through the roof. K9 versus Tangata SA. I got chills, I've got goosebumps.
This is the one everybody in the building tonight has been waiting to see.
Fans, bring the movements, let's go!
Horace holding on to the Kincaid Cup.
Now Amber Saders, the New Zealand Women's Champion.
What is going on? Control holds all the gold. They have all the power at Impact Pro Wrestling. It has been a long few months for all of us, but perhaps none more than the two teams in tonight's opening contest, the Dapper Dynasty and their opponents, Short Tempered. Tempers flared at our last event after an incident involving social media sensation William Wairua, and for months these two teams have thought about nothing but getting their hands on each other. Tonight at IPW Strikes Back. Short and Liger with the short temper about to go off tonight. Tensions have reached a boiling point and we are seconds away from this tag team contest, announcing our return to professional wrestling. Hello everybody, David Dunn at ringside. Steve McCleary was the man in the ring joining me here, and we welcome you to IPW Strikes Back.
And it could not be more hot or humid here tonight. Wearing a waistcoat was a mistake. And it's incredibly considerate of Matty, Short and Liger to wear shirts in this match as to not intimidate the Dabba Dynasty with their freakishly amazing good looks.
Matty Short always ripped to shreds. I cannot imagine the condition he's in after all these months he's had to train to prepare for this matchup. And he has been preparing for this matchup for a while, thinking about it for a long time, after Short and Liger were the ones who came to the assistance of William Wairua at our last event. And now the lock up for the first time. Vinny Dunn takes control with the side headlock. You've got to expect it from the veteran Te Tahi, former four-time New Zealand heavyweight champion, knocks down Matty Short with the shoulder block.
Now, what was that move at the beginning that Matty Short was doing, that grinding? What kind of training is that?
That's the dance style of Matty Short. We've heard of strong style in professional wrestling. Matty Short showing off some of his strength there. Lifting Vinny Dunn into position. There's the grinding, Steve. Shake it all around. And plant him down to the center of the ring. Beautiful stuff into the cover as Matty Short. Just a one count, says referee Conan Wood. He's been getting a workout in the early stages of this matchup already. And something tells me the action's going to continue at a fast and furious pace. These two teams just do not like each other.
I thought nothing was going to freak me out more than realizing I've spilled some pizza on my white shirt here tonight. But seeing Matty Short grind while holding Dunn up in that drop, absolutely phenomenal. Never seen anything like it.
It's all about that low center of gravity with Matty Short. He's a shorter man in name and in nature. Beautiful crossbody into the cover. And that low center of gravity allows Matty Short to do all sorts of things he can do in the ring. And of course, those ultra flexible hips you see on display with that grinding here. And up and over. Big crash landing for Wilson.
Well, you talk about that low center of gravity. I mean, it took him no effort to flip Stone over like that. And look at this. Just clubbing him down. I mean, that's Liger style, right? That's how that goes.
Absolutely, fight Liger, fight emblazoned upon his t-shirt, his motto for life. And Will Stone fighting out first-hand victim to a scoop slap, snap, elbow drop follows, and Liger into the cover, hooking the outside leg. Vinny Dunn thinking about breaking it up, but Will Stone able to kick out all of his own volition. And Liger now wisely drags Will Stone back to the corner.
Now it's 2022. Can Vinny Dunn say that? Oh! And Will Stone just got turned inside out.
And Vinny Dunn, head full of steam, heads up and over the top rope, collides with the barricade, quickly back to the ring, but not the landing Te Tahi thought he was going to get as a result of that move. Oh! But in the calamity, Will Stone takes advantage. Big lariat knocks down Matty Short.
And how hot is this crowd? First time back here in 7 months. You know, before the show, I had a whole spiel I was going to do, this exciting crowd interaction, call and response. You know how it goes. Didn't need it. This crowd, they're ready. The competitors are ready. You're probably even ready this time.
I'm always ready when it comes to IPW action. Oh! And Will Stone came ready with that one. The German suplex knew to get his hips low and tight below Matty Short. Get that center of gravity down there, and that is the result. Absolutely devastating. And now the tag to the veteran of the team, the ring general, Vinny Dunn. He's going to call the shots, and he's going to keep Matty Short as far away from his tag team partner, Liger, as is humanly possible. Done with the snapmare, follows up, gets right in Liger's face, antagonising the big man. Not something you want to do, but now with referee Conan Wood keeping Liger out of the ring, the Dapper Dynasty do what they do best, bending and breaking the rules.
And look at Will Stone following up an impressive snapmare by Vinny Dunn by pointing at his own head, showing that he's intelligent, which is, of course, very important in this type of scenario.
Another excellently placed strike from Will Stone. Elbow to the back of the head. Has it put Matty Short out? It has not. He gets the shoulder up. Referee Conan Wood right there to see it.
Now, General Manager David Dunn, I believe you're the General Manager. This match, the outcome has to have implications for the New Zealand Tag Team Championships, would you say?
How can it not, right? These are two of the best teams in the nation, absolutely. And Will Stone may have lost this one for his team with the showboating. Call him showtime, but be careful of the showboating. But the big boot, the leveler there for Will. But you're absolutely right, Steve. I am keeping a close eye on this matchup. It will have a great effect on the tag team rankings here. And you'd hope that the tag team champions perhaps keep an eye on this one as well. Again, the Dapper Dynasty's decision is clear. Divide and conquer, and they have picked off Matty Short here. Whether that's the correct assumption or not, that he may be the weaker link in the tag team, he's certainly taking a lot of damage here against the Dynasty. Vinny Dunn confident he can still fly. Heads to the apron, thinking about making his way up to the top rope.
And no water in the pool, which is a shame because it's really hot. And this is what you get. Vinny Dunn is a veteran in this business. He doesn't go to the top rope so often anymore. Got to imagine, especially after such a long layoff, how that is feeling in his elbow, in his body.
And tags made to both men. In comes Liger and Showtime Will Stone, and down goes Will Stone in a hurry. This is Liger style. Fight, Liger, fight. Whoa, look at that lariat. Will Stone out on his feet and off his feet with the belly to belly from the big man. Liger now with the tag to Matty Short. He's feeling energized after watching that display from his tag team partner.
It's the patented midget toss.
I don't know if you could say that, Steve.
I just did, and oh! Right into Will Stone. He tossed that midget.
Oh, Vinny Dunn now knocks Liger off the apron. Matty Short looking for that pop-up powerbomb. Liger not in position for the Doomsday, and oh! The Stone's throw from Showtime Will Stone turns Matty Short inside out.
Yeah, I think short-tempered were looking to light the short fuse, but instead lights out for them. And now the Dapper Dynasty back in control at more of a speed that they're comfortable with.
Oh, the high-low connects. They got all of it there, taking out Matty Short. Will Stone, the junior member of the Dapper Dynasty, directing traffic out there, calling for Vinny Dunn's patented Muscle Buster, thinks they haven't done quite enough damage to Matty Short, really looking to make a point here.
Well, they had the victory. I mean, I think that was clear. But look at the strength of Vinny Dunn. He's still got it.
Oh, Matty Short rolls through on the muscle buster, and he's got it. Short tempered coming through with a massive victory in IPW's return to action. They strike back in a big way against the Dapper Dynasty. And Vinny Dunn and Will Stone have got to be furious with themselves for letting that victory slip through their fingers.
But listen to how happy this crowd is for Matty Short. Tremendous victory by him. Well, looks like we're getting some dissension here. You hate to see it, David.
Things breaking down in a hurry here. Will Stone extends the hand and preserves the friendship.
Everything is all right in the Dynasty. You love to see it, David.
The Dapper Dynasty proving to have a slightly longer temper than their tag team partners here tonight. Unable to secure the victory, but remain a unit at IPW Strikes Back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest night in the SPW calendar. It's the 2021 Southern Rumble.
Sold out here in Invercargill. This is truly a career shortener.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. Are you guys ready for the Southern Rumble?
K9 is absolutely owning his yard right now.
What a moment. Sabrina seizing the opportunity.
That is a huge elimination. The time has come. Underdog versus undefeated. Will Power challenging the big man, Jamie Tangata for the SPW New Zealand Championship.
Power's worked so long, so hard to get to this point, but the damage may be too much.
He's got the towel. Is Sky going to throw it in here?
The following is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
Receiving a hero's welcome tonight. He has been waiting a long time to grace this ring, and these fans have been waiting a long time to see him.
And his opponent, hailing from England.
He's no use to me, dead.
Representing New Blood, Zach Hale.
A great test for both of these men tonight. A beautiful piece of matchmaking, if I do say so myself. Very excited to see what happens here between two of the up-and-coming members of the IPW roster. Of course, Zach Hale, better known as part of the tag team New Blood, along with Kid Nova, who will be in action a little bit later on tonight. But I've decided to give him an opportunity to test himself at the singles rank, Steves, and I've got high hopes for both of these men.
All right, well, I hope this works out for you, David. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for Zach Hale. The Spartan is no easy beat, but this would be fantastic for Zach Hale's early career here if he could pick up a win over the last of the 300.
It sounds like Sam Black's got the support of 300 people here tonight. What an ovation he received when he came out.
Yes, now obviously when the Spartan came out, he was wearing a very fancy mask from the Spartan history, and it's fantastic. It's in front of me right now. Looks amazing. Unfortunately, Zach Hale came out wearing a surgical mask, which is great for social distancing and that, but it did mean the crowd couldn't tell who he was. So, but you know what? Sometimes the crowd is pressure. They're on your side too much. You can make mistakes. You don't want to upset them. That could work against Spartan tonight, and it could help Zach Hale.
Zach Hale going to show everybody who he is and what he is about tonight in this pivotal one-on-one matchup right now. It looks as though the Spartan Sam Black getting the better of this early technical exchange, but there's the reversal. And now it's Zach Hale in control with the side headlock on the last of the 300. Taking him down, Sam Black quick to keep the shoulder off the canvas, avoid being pinned, but he's going to have to find a way out of this headlock.
Yeah, oh, and look at that, just like that. Just a 1 count, but Hale holds on to it. That's impressive work. It's a very clean headlock. It takes a lot of effort there to get yourself back up to the feet, and that's what you got to do against someone like the Spartan, who does have very good cardio inside that ring, is to wear him down. Oh, and look, he's going again. This could be it. And Hale is impressive. He really is impressive, and he's impressing his crowd. What a turnaround. You're going to be loving this.
This is exactly what I hoped for from these two men. A fantastic showing here. Sam Black wondering where his support went there. As these two very evenly matched men meet again in the middle of the ring, and it's the Spartan with the takedown. Maintains the waist control, trying to keep Zach Hale on the mat.
Well, you know, you mentioned it there, and it is what I said earlier, that support can actually backfire on you. As soon as he lost it, Spartan, he felt it. He felt it. He got distracted, but he's taken it back now with a bit of strength. But look at Hale. He knows what he's doing in there. He's got a very crisp style, great conditioning. But of course, the Spartan is stronger. He's got more weight behind him here. If he tries to grind his neck down there, there's only so much that Hale can take. As soon as I say it.
Well, we did wonder what was going to happen in terms of the long layoff between IPW events. As Zach Hale lands on his feet, gets control of the waistlock himself. Spartan now with the snapmare. Oh! And in the big collision, it's the last of the 300 getting the better. Taken out at the ankles by Zach Hale, who now finds himself bouncing off the turnbuckles. Sam Black getting physical with the clothesline in the corner. Oh, listen to the impact. Big back body drop, high elevation. Spartan Sam Black looking to finish it with the cover. Not enough to keep Zach Hale down. And you can tell, Steve, in this layoff, Zach Hale, he's been training. He's been doing everything he can to make the most of this opportunity as he gets turned inside out with the gut-wrench suplex from the Spartan.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do when you just get dumped on your back like that. It's going to shiver up your spine. It's going to rock your brain. And it looks like Black's going to do it again, and that's smart. That is smart. It worked for you once. Go to it again. It is rocking Hale, but it's true, this layoff is so exciting. You just don't know what you're going to see from any of these competitors, what they've learnt in their time off, what they've focused on. We can see something truly special here tonight. I think we already are.
Sam Black again, cover outside legs, hook. Zach Hale gets his shoulder off the canvas just in time, but slightly slower to kick out than earlier in this contest. You can see the damage starting to build up as Sam Black thinks about what he must do next, what his strategy will be to put down one half of New Blood. The Irish whip ducks under the clothesline, does Zach Hale, up and over, rolls through, shoulders are down, the Spartan in trouble. Gets a shoulder off the canvas, and there's the back elbow now. Spartan seeming to find a rhythm with these strikes. If he comes off second best of the grappling exchange, he's there to knock Zach Hale down. Is it enough? Not quite. But again, the Spartan in control as a result of that back elbow to the face.
And he's using that explosive strength because Hale, I mean, he's crisp in that ring. He's performing like someone who's been doing this a lot longer than he has. And that's what Spartan is doing. He's using his strength. But I mean, will his strength start to give out on him?
Doesn't look like there's any issue with Sam Black's strength here. Pressing Zach Hale high into the air with a suplex. No sign of bringing him down until 10 full seconds elapse. That's the power of the Spartan on show. And Zach Hale managed to roll his shoulder up.
Well, being up in that suplex for so long, the blood would have rushed to Hale's brain. He may have vertigo right now, but because the crowd goaded him into it, the Spartan had to hold Hale up for so long. So I think he's looking for his Panda spear right now. Will he still have the juice to get it done?
Oh, this time it was Zach Hale who was one step quicker. Look at the power he's displaying. Knocks the Spartan down 2 consecutive times. Lines him up in the corner. Sam Black had it scouted with the reversal. Oh, there's the shot to the back of the head from Hale. And now with Mount Albert in tow, Zach Hale heads to the top rope. The Spartan is dazed down below. Oh, crossbody press caught. Spartan plucks Hale out of the sky and flings him with the fall away slam.
What an incredible maneuver. Again, the strength of Sam Black is the decider so far in this match. And he is looking for that spear.
Zach Hale sends Spartan up and over the top rope onto the apron, a dangerous spot to be. Sam Black brings himself back in, lands on the feet, off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Here he comes, thinking about the spear. Hale with the counter, a double stop driving Spartan into the mat. Wow, how close was that? Standing corkscrew, I don't believe it. Zach Hale, 1 second away from the win.
I can't believe Sam Black kicked out of all of that. I mean, Hale has obviously been studying everything that Sam Black does over these months. I am so impressed, and he's trying it again. He's going up high. This is where he thrives. Can he do it? Can he get the victory?
Zach Hale all the way up top. Mount Albert behind him. They want to see him fly. Look at, oh! And this time the Spartan drives a drop kick right to the abdomen.
The crowd is going ballistic. Say goodbye to your ribs, Zach Hale. My God, what a drop kick.
And if that drop kick did damage to the ribs, that is going to be the exclamation point. The spear from the Spartan to put away Hale. The Spartan Sam Black, your winner tonight, but Steve, there are no losers in a contest like that. What a phenomenal showing from both of these young men, these young athletes. The future of IPW is in phenomenal hands.
No bloody kidding. Absolutely phenomenal. Zach Hale made these people here tonight a believer, and Sam Black picked up a hard-fought, impressive victory. Yeah, like you said, nothing for anyone to be ashamed of. Phenomenal stuff.
Well, up next, it's finally time. Dion McCracken's been asking for it, and in 2022, he gets his wish. Niwa returns to Impact Pro Wrestling for Savage versus Savage. The Savage is back in Impact Pro Wrestling, and he is on the warpath tonight.
He is Alan Savage!
take on a savage, then quite literally a savage. Alex Savage, Steve.
Please don't tell me you booked this match for that reason, just so you could say that.
There's multitude reasons.
I can't believe you. Well, I hope you feel happy about what's going to happen to A Savage here tonight. Because Niwa is a wrecking machine.
Absolutely, Alex Savage trying to give as good as he gets here, but that one shot from Niwa chopped his own elbow pad off. Oh, what's Will Stone doing out here?
Well, obviously he wants to show off his shorts there. I think they've got hot peppers over them. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dapper.
It is, but it's not required out here in the middle of this contest as Niwa smashed into the mat with the back body drop.
Yeah, I guess I do have to say, I don't actually understand why Will Stone is here. The dapper thing doesn't really work with Niwa's aesthetic. I mean, why could he possibly be here?
Well, oh, look out, big scoop and a slam. Will Stone patched up a friendship with Vinnie Dunn a little bit earlier on tonight. Certainly you wouldn't expect going to be able to smooth things over with Alex Savage. At one stage, these two were tag team partners, but have turned into bitter rivals as Niwa tries to end this contest.
That is true. SAS, a team led by Showtime Will Stone and backed up there by Alex Savage. I mean, that's how Will Stone always explained it to me. You know, he ran the team, and then Alex Savage would get injured, a hip injury, which only cowards get.
I'm the one paying Niwa today. I had many Zoom meetings with Dion McCracken, and this is because of me, Will Showtime Stone.
All right, luckily Will Stone did explain that was his voice you were hearing right there, and he paid for Niwa to be here tonight. How much does hiring a Savage cost?
Certainly was a little too much for my price range. I know that was the issue that Dion McCracken had with me for a number of months, but finally Niwa is here at IPW, apparently courtesy of Showtime Will Stone, so I guess we should thank him for that. But Alex Savage now trying to put the Savage away.
Are you telling me you can't afford Niwa? Like, what is your bank balance like?
Oh, never mind that, Steve. Back in the ring. No water in the pool for Alex Savage, crashing and burning on that senton splash.
Could you not afford water? Could you not afford to fill up the pool?
There's a lot that goes into running these events, as Niwa finds out right now. Big elbow. Right to the skull of Alex Savage.
I joke, but Will Stone obviously has a lot more money than you, and I understand, and we're all very thankful for Showtime Will Stone, especially for bringing Niwa in here tonight, as you couldn't do it.
And a great opportunity for Alex Savage. Oh, as he smashed to the mat by that explosive power of Niwa, who floats into the cover now, both of the shoulders pressed down. Savage kicks up, but he has to use his whole body to do so.
Now, you've been seeing a lot of Niwa's matches down south, and you've seen how vicious he is and how unstoppable he is. What does Alex Savage have to do, and can he do anything to stop the path of rage that Niwa has?
Well, what Savage has to do is he has to avoid the powerbomb of Niwa. Much easier said than done. And you see here, Niwa just with strikes alone, earning a 2 count, 1 second away from putting down Alex Savage, and he hasn't even dipped into his bag of tricks yet. He hasn't brought out the full arsenal.
He hasn't digged into the tricks yet? Oh no. Well, I was about to say, Alex Savage, his best strategy probably to stay on the ground like he was before. You can't get powerbombed from the ground. Like, I know that. But those chops cannot feel good. It's probably why he wore a shirt to wrestle and to stop some of the impact. And here come the trademark Savage blows there. And he's rocked the Savage. This is confusing.
Oh, Alex Savage runs right into the headlock takeover from Niwa. Look at the vice-like pressure around the neck. I mean, this could be enough to be a submission right here. And of course, Alex Savage got to be careful to keep his shoulder off the mat, lest he be pinned. Double-pronged offense from Niwa.
And I was mentioning earlier about hip injuries. Like I said, only cowards Only cowards tear their hip. Alex Savage has torn his hip twice. It led to the dissolution of SAS, why Will Stone was so angry with him. And so the powerbomb of Niwa, he really does have to avoid it. That could be deadly. Oh, but he hit it! He hit the Michinoku driver, my God! If Savage can make the pinfall right now, he might get one of the biggest wins of his entire career. He's got the arm draped over. Oh, but Niwa kicks out, oh my God.
What a huge moment in this contest. That Michinoku driver from Alex Savage smashes Niwa into the canvas, but Niwa somehow able to get the shoulder up. The matchup will continue. Oh, Savage looking for a big knee. Niwa dodges and hangs himself out to dry on the top turnbuckle. Alex Savage gets the boot up in the corner. Niwa is dazed. He walks into position. Tornado DDT drops Niwa right on his head. Isn't it enough? Isn't it enough for Alex Savage? A fraction of a second away.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. 3 minutes ago, I would have told you Niwa would just breeze through Savage. But oh my God, look at it. And he's connected with that flying knee. Has he got him here? 2. Just kicks out. That blue-haired demon referee says it's only 2.
Alex Savage still in control of this contest. He's got to stay in the driver's seat. He's got Niwa where he wants him. Oh! Try to build momentum for an attack of his own, but Niwa with the counter. Simply the lariat, and now Savage in position for the powerbomb, that sit-out powerbomb. And Will Stone inexplicably protesting. Savage sweeps the legs, jackknife cover. He's got him! What a result for Alex Savage, seconds away from staring down the barrel of the powerbomb. Oh, and Niwa, his attack is not finished. He wanted that powerbomb, but by God, he just got it.
What is with Will Stone tonight? He keeps telling people they haven't done enough damage. They're losing their matches. And now Savage might be heading to a third hip surgery after that devastating powerbomb. I think we're seeing a repeat of what happened earlier with the Dynasty. We all know that Will Stone humble enough to pull this off, to smooth things over. Oh no! Oh no, David Dunn, no! The powerbomb! He's killed him!
Well, we try to remain impartial, but I can't help but feel good about that one. Will Stone's investment backfiring in a big way, and Niwa is not done! The second powerbomb takes out Showtime!
Will Stone was powerbombed out of his pepper shorts, my God!
As we try and recompose ourselves after an all-time great IPW moment, it's time for a singles match between two men better known for their exploits in the tag team division. Both Saint Finn and Kid Nova will be looking to gain vital momentum as they attempt to break out in the singles ranks for 2022.
The following is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Accompanied to the ring by James Shaw, representing Church and State, he is the Miracle Saint Finn.
Singles competition here between two stalwarts of Impact Pro Wrestling's tag team division. A member of Church and State taking on one half of the new blood in the division in the form of Kid Nova, taking on the Miracle St. Finn. Steve, I believe it's the first time he's been referred to as the Miracle. What's he been up to in the past 6 or 7 months?
Miracles. Like, he spent about 3 hours early today, recounting all of them to me. They're very impressive. I'll run you through a list right now. Hang on. Oh, we should focus on the match, David Dunn. Now tell me, is this very similar to Zach Hale's singles match from earlier? You're looking to see what Kid Nova can do on his own?
That's right, Kid Nova, with a beautiful takedown there, had the opportunity to branch out a little bit. He's been wrestling a couple of matches around the country as a singles competitor, and I thought, hey, if that's something he's interested in pursuing, let's give him that opportunity. And right now, things looking pretty good for Kid Nova, and mighty frustrating for St. Finn, who we'll note, Steve, has sent James Shaw to the back.
Well, that's a very strange choice to send the Divine Knight himself to the back. St. Finn needs the light to shine down on him in order to access his miraculous powers. But maybe he's found it within himself right now. That is one heck of a snap suplex right there. And he's trying to get Kid Nova into a pinning position there. Way too early in the match, I would say there. It's not going to be enough to keep Kid Nova down.
Well, there was almost too much oomph on that first suplex, and you see Finn's corrected there. Didn't fling Nova all the way across the ring, and thus was able to roll into the cover much quicker, and you see, as a result, gets a 2 count for his troubles.
Oh, well, St. Finn is an intellectual competitor, and yeah, watching him correct on that, he did. Nova rotated too much, he fixed it up, and now going to strikes. How do you feel about that strategy going against Kid Nova, who does appear to be the larger of the two?
Well, it's working out for St. Finn right now as he keeps Kid Nova using the ropes to keep himself up. And the tie is coming off now. It's business.
The tie is off! The tie is off! Now it's serious, David Dunn. St. Finn just taking it to there with those shoulder barges. He's going, oh no, he's lost control. Oh no, put the tie back on! Put the tie back on!
Kid Nova with a suplex of his own. Kid Nova with the up and over. Into the cover now with the shoulders down. They are, but not for the full 3. But Nova doesn't get rattled, instead connects with the drop kick to a seated St. Finn. That's got to hurt the vertebrae, rattle his entire spine. And you'll note Steve, Kid Nova there looking for the support of the crowd. He's used to having the tag team partner, the supporter Zach Hale, in his corner. If he doesn't have him out here tonight, he's going to get it from the fans in attendance instead.
Now, do you think if this match doesn't go the way of Kid Nova, there might be some dissension in the ranks of New Blood? As Zach Hale, he didn't come away with the victory, but he had an exceptional showing here, won the audience over. I think there, the New Blood might, I don't know, some sort of blood metaphor.
There may be some friendly competition there, a bit of follow that. And that would be how you do it. Kid Nova going coast to coast in a beautiful display of athleticism. No way for St. Finn to go as he was kicked directly into that bottom turnbuckle. But it takes a lot out of both men executing a move like that. You can see Kid Nova a lot worse for wear from that impact as well.
Yeah, well, a coast to coast is not something you just pull out willy-nilly. You have to really know it's going to work out for you. You may not be able to use, the power of your own spine after that. And St. Finn kicked out at 1. I mean, what's that about? Is that talent?
A miracle.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to name 3 things. You butted in. And look at those forearms, though. Look at that. The fire in St. Finn. Look at it.
That fire on display, and so is the hip toss from St. Finn. Grounds Kid Nova temporarily. St. Finn drags him back to his feet, only to plant him again with an arm trap suplex. Stacked Kid Nova's weight up there. Wasn't enough to get the job done. And now it's Kid Nova. First one back to his feet. Rushes off the ropes for momentum and right into the big boot. Who knew St. Finn could get his leg up that high? It's
the miracle of the light. That's what it is. He's so flexible. He was explaining that earlier, how flexible he got. It was due to a missionary, not a missionary, a mission. He's a missionary. Oh my God, I'm too fast.
Let's take that microphone back over here as Kid Nova gets the waistlock, picks St. Finn up, smashes him down. Modified back suplex isn't enough for Kid Nova to pick up the win. Not quite enough for one half of New Blood. Kid Nova still plenty more in the tank though. He's got St. Finn up on his shoulders. The fireman's carry. St. Finn elbows his way free. Didn't want to fall victim to whatever Kid Nova had coming. Oh! The crucifix driver! Do you believe in miracles? What a showing from St. Finn. What a devastating, aptly named crucifix driver, getting the job done, taking out Kid Nova from New Blood.
That was a holy driver if ever I've seen one.
$30 for a St. Finn shirt available from the Impact Pro Wrestling website. Do look us up. After she won the title in controversial circumstances, it's time to put Amber Saint to the test. The New Zealand Women's Championship is on the line against not one but three former champions in Frankie Quinn, Brittany, and Candy Lee.
The following is for the New Zealand Women's Championship!
A massive ovation for one of three challenges for the New Zealand Women's Championship, and three could be a lucky number for Candy Lee tonight. If she can get the three, she will claim her third New Zealand Women's title. All the way from the Waikato, Brittany is chasing history tonight. A four-time New Zealand Women's Champion. Nobody, male or female, has been New Zealand Champion 5 times. Brittany with the opportunity to make history tonight. Nobody in this contest with more motivation than Frankie Quinn. The last reigning New Zealand Women's Champion has spent 6 or 7 months stewing over the fact that she was cheated out of her title at our last event. Losing the championship to Amber Saint thanks in no small part to interference from Jake Sheehan. And there you see her, the New Zealand Women's Champion, Amber Saint, making her first defense of the title. Accompanied to the ring by if she thinks Jake Sheehan's going to be out with her, she's got another thing coming.
Jake, I know it's been a while since our last event, but I know you haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten what happened. I haven't forgotten what you did in their Women's Championship match. So if you think you are going to remain out here, you got another thing coming. Get back here. Get to it. Go ahead.
the New Zealand Women's Champion. Introducing first, the challengers. She is the former New Zealand Women's Champion, Frankie Quinn. She is a former two-time New Zealand Women's Champion and the longest reigning Women's Champion. She is a former four-time New Zealand Women's Champion, Brittany. And their opponent, representing Control, accompanied by Sabrina and not Jake Sheehan. She is the reigning and defending New Zealand Women's Champion.
That's what it's all about. New Zealand Women's Championship on the line. A very tough first defense for Amber Saint, I will admit, but she's got to. After the way she won that championship, and you can see right now, Frankie Quinn's been waiting months to get her hands on Amber for the thought she and Jake Sheehan did to Quinn. Candy Lee and Brittany spilling to the outside here. It's going to be Quinn and Saint in the middle of the ring where, Steve, we should remind everybody the pinfall or submission needs to take place.
And this is a match with so many variables. Look at Frankie Quinn right there. She wants to win the championship back, which was stolen from her by Amber Saint. And of course, the other two competitors, Candy Lee and Brittany, storied history between them as well. Massive rivalry for the New Zealand Women's Championship. There are a lot of combustible elements right here. And the train just left the candy station, my God.
Oh, and a hair bear takedown from Brittany sends Candy Lee spilling across the ring. And here comes the Brittany spear. Candy Lee had it scouted. These two know each other so well. And the leg lariat knocks down the former four-time New Zealand Women's Champion. Hip attack in the corner, misses. Brittany just out of dodge in the nick of time. And now Candy Lee up in the Firewoman's carry position. And of course, fatal four-way rules. The champion does not need to be involved in the deciding fall. We can see the title change hands right here.
And I have to tell you, great work on the fatal four-way there, because yeah, as you said, the champion does not have to be pinned. And this is fantastic for everyone except Amber Saint.
And I may have to do something about Sabrina if she's going to be involved like this. And now Amber Saint in, trying to capitalize on the distraction. Candy Lee kicks out.
Yeah, explain to me, how come you took just Jake Sheehan out of that match? Sabrina's right there.
I mean, Jake Sheehan is the only reason that Amber Saint is the reigning women's champion. And I cannot have him influence the result of a match to such a degree.
Especially the way that he did. In that previous match, it was the belt shot, the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship to the head of Frankie Quinn. Absolutely despicable. Couldn't believe it.
Nor could I, and I'll be damned if I let it happen again. But Amber Saint may very well have the skills to win this matchup all on her own. Try to submit Candy Lee, who powers free and drives Saint back into the turnbuckles.
You said a swear. That's the most emotional I've ever heard you. Good work. Good work.
Candy Lee, hip attack in the corner as Frankie Quinn makes her way to the middle rope. Crossbody press takes down the Queen of Candyland. Shoulders it down. Not quite enough. But this fast, furious, unpredictable action could very well result in a new New Zealand Women's Champion as Frankie Quinn desperately tries to regain the title that was taken from her. With the Meteora knee strikes in the corner. Double stomp into the Meteora. She doesn't care who she hits. And Quinn gets the Tornado DDT. Bit of a collision with our referee, but he shakes it off to try the cover.
Brittany just kicking at anything that moves. I mean, the referee deserved it.
Leg lariat to the champion. Amber Saint is down. Candy Lee and Frankie Quinn on their feet in the ring.
Thick thighs looking to be the demise of Amber Saint right now. Candy Lee would love nothing more than to become the women's champion again. Bring back that diva look.
Oh, and look at that double team offense on the champion. It's Quinn into the cover, and Candy Lee breaks it up. Only one fall to a finish in this fatal four-way, and both of these women desperately want to regain the New Zealand Women's Championship. Oh, Quinn turns Lee inside out with the tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
The smallest competitor in this match, but the most heart and tremendous experience, robbed of her first New Zealand championship. Here in IPW last year, wants nothing more than to get it back. She deserves it. I hope she can do it here. That's being impartial, right?
Hard to remain impartial when you're dealing with members of Control. And Candy Lee now taking control of this contest. Frankie Quinn in a bad spot on the turnbuckle. Amber Saint in an even worse one on Lee's shoulders.
Oh no, she's not going to. Oh shit, no, she can't do it. What am I seeing? Boom!
The Brittany Spear takes them all down. Brittany into the cover on Lee, looking to win her 5th championship. Now tries to put out Saint. And Quinn, who may have got the worst of it all. Is she down? Is she down? She just gets the shoulder up. Steve, what a play from Brittany. The one spear to take out all 3 women.
And she may never have an opportunity as good as that one ever again. That was phenomenal. She was a millisecond away 3 times from becoming the first ever 5-time New Zealand Women's Champion. And now it's just a slugfest.
Things getting ugly between Saint and Quinn. Oh! Amber drills one of her challengers to the mat with that underhook DDT. There's the X Factor from Candy Lee. Brittany now with the power. Into the stunner. And Saint sends Brittany spilling out of the ring. Try and direct traffic in here, get it down to just one challenger.
And we saw so little of Amber Saint in what was her first match. And she won the championship, if you can call it winning. She is the champion. We've actually seen quite a lot from her in this one. I actually am impressed, as loath as I am to say it about someone from Control. But Frankie, look at her go!
Hits the slice bread number 2. Sabrina's in. It's a fatal 4-way. There's no disqualifications technically. Our referee can't do anything about it. I wish he could. I wish he could. Oh, come on. I'm speechless. Amber Saint has stolen it again. Steve, I've got no idea what I can do about these Control people.
Well, next time, take both of them out of the ring, David Dunn, okay? I'm sick to death of seeing them do stuff like this. It's unfair. Wait, I know that music. Oh my God! Oh my God, S! It's her! She's back!
Megan Kate back in an IPW ring. Former New Zealand Women's Champion, her trademark bat right to the face of Brittany. Oh! Just about took the head off of Candy Lee. Megan Kate hitting anything that moves. She has wiped out the 3 challengers to the New Zealand Women's Championship.
We haven't seen Megan Kate in years. One of the most devious, destructive women in professional wrestling, and she's back.
Things are going to be volatile with the former champion right back in the mix. What a moment, and IPW strikes back.
And up next, another return as Moody is back in IPW for the first time in over 2 years, and he's here to challenge for the Kincaid Cup.
Welcome back, J.K. Moody. The antidote makes his return to IPW, and he does it in a big way. Stepping in the ring to challenge for that coveted Kincaid Cup, and IPW strikes back. Of control forever growing. Horace accompanied to the ring by two of his goons. Of course, we've all already seen Amber Saint and Sabrina in action earlier tonight. Evident what they can do with the numbers advantage on the outside as Horace heads to the ring to defend the Kincaid Cup.
The following contest is for the Kincaid Cup. Introducing first, the challenger, making his return after 2 years. He is the antidote. This is and his opponent, accompanied by members of Control, he is the holder of the Kincaid Cup, Horace! Now the holder of the Kincaid Cup gets to select the stipulation for their defenses, and Horace has chosen Control rules, which is no disqualification, but only for Horace.
Stacking the deck as much in his favor as humanly possible. Holder of the Kincaid Cup, Horace, wrestling yet another contest under Control rules. And right away, it's Horace who takes a journey to the outside, perhaps thinking about sending in some of his lackeys, which of course will be perfectly legal, as there are no disqualifications for Horace and by extension, Control.
Well, legal is one way of putting it. I feel very incorrectly. This is what happened the last time Horace defended the Cup. This is not what I intended when I created the Kin Cup and its stipulations. But if anybody was going to find a way to outsmart Control, that's Moody.
You must beat the holder at their own game to claim the Kincaid Cup. And I have faith in Moody. 2 long years he's been away out of New Zealand, went over to the United Kingdom to hone his skills, and he has come back a wildly different man than the one that left.
The stipulations are part of what make the Kincaid Cup such a coveted prize across New Zealand. But the way that Horace is using that stipulation, I mean, he wasn't even involved in the match until now.
Essentially wrestling a 3-on-1 handicap match. That's just the way this thing has shaken out in the early going. Oh! And Moody says It doesn't matter if it's 3-on-1. He's going to find a way with that beautiful enziguri. And now all three members of Control on the outside. They are in the landing zone. Moody with the corkscrew takes out three men with the one move.
And this is a man that you can be proud of to be the holder of the Kincaid Cup. Moody would be a fantastic holder of the cup.
Imagine the stipulations that Moody could introduce were he the holder of the Kincaid Cup.
I actually talked to him earlier today. He said submission would be his first instinct should he win this match. He would love to show off his submission skills, and he's just taken care of the problem. One hell of a competitor.
Moody taking matters into his own hands, eliminates two members of Control. This is the matchup we all came to see. Moody and Horace 1-on-1. Kincaid Cup hangs in the balance.
And Moody managed just like that to get rid of two members of Control, and in the previous match he only managed to get rid of one of them. And how did that work out?
Just focus on the action at hand, please, Steve. Oh! And
next time, just lock everybody in a closet.
I'll take notes. Moody taking his time lining up the chop. Horace didn't want any more of it. Rolls out of the ring, but Moody hot on his heels in pursuit of the champ, in pursuit of the Kincaid Cup. Oh, look at the agility. Horace avoids Moody with that roll through the bottom rope around the ring post. Moody collides with the other ring post. And now the action moving back into the ring where the pinfall or submission will need to take place. This is not Fool's Count anywhere, but it is no disqualifications if you are Kincaid Cup holder Horace. Up and over with the suplex goes the champ. Moody shoulders down. Moody gets the kick out just in the nick of time. But Moody has already had to fight off three men at a time to get this matchup the way it was intended to be, 1-on-1.
But at least now we get to see things, like you say, 1-on-1. And one of the reasons I'm so frustrated by how Horace has chosen to defend the cup is because I think the world of him as a competitor. He is the Duke of the Deathmatch. He's competed in phenomenal matches all up and down the country. And to see him take the easy way out so often is so frustrating. But now, 1-on-1, we can see what he's made of. We can see Moody versus Horace the way it was supposed to be. I'm happy we didn't get how we wanted, but at least it's happening now.
But Moody in a bad way. They're being choked out on the rope, and it's perfectly legal if it comes from Horace. And now there will be no rope break as Moody screams in agony. That half Boston Crab applied, and Moody desperately trying to crawl his way right out of the ring to break the hold because getting to the ropes isn't good enough in this matchup. Moody with the counter shot. Horace is dazed. Oh! Moody walked right into the big back elbow, planted right underneath the chin of the man from Invercargill.
We are watching a slugfest right here. Just pure brutality between these two competitors. It's what we like to see. And oh, look at he's going for an STF. Look at him, he's just reaching at the face of Horace.
And now Horace makes it to the rope. He does have rope breaks in play in this matchup, and Moody, not wanting to be disqualified, has to let go of the submission.
I'm starting to think if Horace ever loses the cup, pretty much anybody that doesn't choose this as their stipulation is kind of an idiot. It is incredibly smart.
Very effective for Horace thus far, and he goes low. Nothing anyone can do about it. The great equalizer, a shot to the groin. Any momentum Moody had is long gone now, as Horace has a quick look under the ring.
Well, we've got the audience chanting for tables, but only Horace could use them. Feels a little unfortunate. And what is it?
Well, it's not a table, but he has found a chair. And something tells me Hortus can be just as devastating with this as anything else, as a second and now third chair come into the ring.
Somehow I don't think he's setting up for a dinner party. Oh!
And the chair warps over the back of Moody. The seat falls out as a result of the impact. And now Hortus sitting down on the job, having a rest as he entices Moody to try and make it back to a vertical base.
Well, it's pure arrogance. Oh, no.
A nasty scoop slam on the chair. Take note of the way Moody's knee wrapped around the top of the chair into the cover. Hortus, not quite enough, but Moody is hurting the lower back and the knee. A great deal of damage has been done to them courtesy of the scoop slam onto the chair, and two chairs remain in the ring. Hortus not done with his assault yet, stacking them up in a broken pile.
Moody trying to use the energy from the crowd to will himself to his feet, but that lumbar could be in serious pain right now, and I don't think this is going to make it any better, but Moody reverses.
There's a sling blade for the Duke of the Deathmatch. Big impact stacks up Moody, but Moody kicks out. The adrenaline pumping through his body allowed him to do it. One last effort. He's still in this matchup. He wants to win the Kincaid Cup. He's got to find a way, but he will not be beaten. Not yet.
Well, those chairs, the impact from that sling blade was again right on the lower back. Even the kick out would have caused Moody extreme pain.
Moody blocks the chair shot, coming right down for his forehead. Hortus breaks the grip of Moody. Moody ducks the chair shot again. There's the super kick. Hortus was holding the chair. That's not a disqualifiable attack by any means.
Works for me.
Splash in the corner. Moody off the ropes, building momentum. Oh, listen to the impact of the boot right to the face. Will the Kincaid Cup be heading home to Invercargill? Lariat takes down the cup holder. Moody feeling it. Mount Elman right there with him. This is his chance to strike. The iron is hot. Can he capitalize and take home the cup? Hortus with elbows to the back of the head. He drops down his knee pad. The knee's exposed, looking for the knee. Counted with a big back suplex from Moody. Hortus on 2.5, gets the shoulder up. The Kincaid Cup will remain with him at least for now.
That Saito suplex dropped Hortus right on the top of his head. I am so impressed he was able to kick out there. But the nightmare may not be over for Hortus right now.
Oh, Hortus with the counter, spikes Moody with the DDT. Off the ropes, there's the knee strike. The knee pad not on an unprotected knee to the face. And Moody just ate Hortus's best shot and kicked out.
Well, you can feel it in the air. I think Moody is not going to die. He is going to keep on living. He is going to win the cup here tonight. I can feel it.
Hortus looking for the double arm DDT. Moody's blocked it. Here's the reversal. Hortus up. Dropped on his head with a tombstone pile driver.
I told you, he's got it. He's beaten him.
How did Hortus kick out of that? The tombstone spiked him right on his head, and somehow Hortus survives the impact. Moody unrattled though, he transitions into the STF. Handful of hair to do it. Jake Sheehan's out. Dragged our referee out of the ring. Hortus is tapping. Hortus is tapping. Referee Dan Blake, turn around.
But it doesn't matter because the referee didn't see it. And Jake Sheehan, that slimy snake.
Referee saw every bit of that, but it does not matter. No disqualification for Horus. The New Zealand Heavyweight Championship bounced off the head of Moody, and Horus retains. Control rules come into play once again. Jake Sheehan running interference on behalf of Horus. New Zealand Heavyweight Championship to the skull, leading to the victory. And now Horus, the matchup is over, looking to put the exclamation mark. Oh, spikes Moody, who has already been defeated at this point. There is nothing to be gained from this callous post-match assault. I hope you're proud of yourself, Horus, because you make me sick.
I think it does one thing. It sends a message to anyone else that wants to face Horus or any of the other members of Control, because they can't be stopped.
I've been looking for you. What the hell was that?
Brittany, how are you?
Not great. That hurt. What was that?
Look, you were just collateral damage, okay? Nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
No.
You could have told me you were going to be here. I literally saw you a month ago. You didn't tell me nothing. And you come in here and you swing a bat at me?
Really planned as such, okay? I just did it.
Well, it wasn't nice.
Wasn't nice.
No.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, it really hurt.
You know what hurts? What? Me, sitting at home for 5 years watching you let those mutts out there rise to the top. On our division. The division that you and I built for years. We bled together. We sweated together. We cried together. And look at them. They're on top. You wanna know what hurts? That fucking hurts!
Coming up next, Charlie Roberts joins forces with his former rival Jamie Tungadese to seek revenge against Rough Guts and Danny Octane for their betrayal at Fans Bring the Weapons. It's the Dream Team versus the Knights of Mayhem for the New Zealand Tag Team titles.
The following is for the New Zealand Tag Team Championship!
The Mistress of Mayhem, Sabrina. First one through the curtain. Behind her, Danny Octane and Rough Guts. All three part of Control. All three New Zealand Tag Team Champions. The Knights of Mayhem look fired up tonight, but they will have to be to contend with this, a true dream team in Impact Pro Wrestling, if ever I have seen one assembled. There you see him, the big man, Jamie Tungadese, decked out in the red and black. Charlie Roberts, the Alpha Elite, in the blue with the tassels, making their way to the ring. Both men former New Zealand heavyweight champions. In fact, it was Roberts who beat Tungadese to win the title. But tonight, They are thinking about the bigger picture, striking a fatal blow to Control's stranglehold on Impact Pro Wrestling and taking the tag team titles away from this group.
The following is for the New Zealand Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers. The team of the Alpha League, Charlie Roberts and Jamie Toyota SA. And their opponents, representing Control and being accompanied by Sabrina. They are New Zealand Tag Team Champions, Danny Octane, Roscoe Swanigan, the Knights of Mayhem.
There was once a time when the Alpha Elite Charlie Roberts considered the Knights of Mayhem to be his friends. He thought they would have his back. Of course, turned out not to be the case as the Knights betrayed Roberts. And Steve, he had to go out looking for a new friend. And what bigger, what better friend to find than the big man, Jamie Tangata SA, the most dominant New Zealand heavyweight champion in IPW history.
Well, yeah, he found the best tag team partner any person could choose, but you also have to remember, Charlie Roberts is the person who beat Jamie Tangata SA for the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if those wounds have healed as much as Charlie Roberts maybe hopes in this situation, because he can't take it easy against the Knights of Mayhem.
The Knights of Mayhem, a very formidable team. They went through the ringer on their way to claiming the New Zealand Tag Team Championships. They will be desperate not to relinquish them in this, their return to the ring after a number of months. And right now, Rough Guts throwing down with Tangata SA. Which man will be the first to falter? The two powerhouses of the team doing battle in center ring. Listen to the impact of these strikes echoing throughout the arena.
Two big bulls just beating the crap out of each other, and you love to see it. Absolute devastation.
And Rough Guts running on now, slowing things down, applies the headlock to the big man, thinks he can wear down Tangata SA that way. Tangata SA using the ropes. Danny Octane, it appears, has made the tag. I'm not sure Tangata SA's aware. And now Octane sneaking up from behind. And Mount Albert letting Danny Octane know perhaps that wasn't the smartest of ideas. The Alpha Elite now makes the tag. In comes Charlie Roberts to take on Danny Octane. Octane, that low center of gravity, Steve. We saw it at the start of the night when Matty Short was in the ring. Octane, a similar build, putting it on display here. But Charlie Roberts has got the power and then some. Scoop slam with authority to the Knight of Mayhem.
Can definitely throw off a lot of competitors when they face them with that low base. You know, you've got to adjust your game plan. But luckily, Charlie Roberts knows Octane very well. I think he's trying to finish it nice and quick right here.
Only a 2 count, but Danny Octane starting to look in trouble there. Charlie Roberts, man, talk about functional training. He blends it all together. He's got the power, he's got the speed, he's got the agility to deliver a cartwheel, leading to that pinning attempt. This man, the alpha athlete, as well-rounded as they come. And he's out for revenge tonight on the Knights of Mayhem as he walks Danny Octane all the way into enemy territory. And the tag now to the big man, dropping that heavy grenade elbow.
Oh, you love that heavy grenade. I mean, yeah, when the Knights of Mayhem turned on Charlie Roberts, one of the most shocking things I had seen in years. They were such close people, but I guess Jake Sheehan in Control just infect everything. And now it's just breaking down.
A wild brawl here. Unsure who the legal men are. Hopefully referee Conan Wood knows. And finally some separation has occurred. Rough Guts with the momentum now, using Danny Octane as a battering ram, and in comes Guts. Massive collision in the corner, driving Tangata SA into Charlie Roberts, who had no way of defending himself, as the Knights get very liberal with the tag team rules.
Well, they're the champs. They don't need to worry about the rules, not really. And they work so well together. I mean, how impressive are they? I hate to say it now, but they're just so good at what they do. So vicious.
And again, flirting with a disqualification. You're right, Steve. The champion's advantage would dictate the Knights of Mayhem retain. And you see Sabrina on the outside again. What is it with this outside interference all night from Control? I am so sick of this.
You want to know what it is? It's the same thing every single time. It's Control. The most poorly named group of people ever. Pure chaos is what they bring. I'm sick of it.
And finally, a taste of their own medicine. Charlie Roberts now with a drop kick. See you later, Rough Guts. And now Tangata SA presses Danny Octane sky high. Oh, and right on top of Rough Guts. Nasty landing for the Knights of Mayhem.
Someone might want to check on Danny Octane. It did not look like a fun flight. And I think the tag team reign of Knights of Mayhem in serious jeopardy here, because Tangata SA and Roberts, they're working wonderfully together as well. Quick tags, constantly keeping the focus on their opponents. Like, I don't see any issues, any type of dissension.
Two of the best singles competitors of the modern era in IPW are Roberts and Tangata SA. We wondered how they gel together as a team. Pretty damn well, I'd say. But Sabrina, again.
Yeah, it's the experience of the other team, though. Oh! And moves like that.
Crushing all of the air out of the lungs of Roberts. He was lucky to kick out there, but a lot of damage done by the body weight of Rough Guts, crashing down onto the chest, onto the sternum of the Alpha League.
Oh, and it would have taken everything, every last bit of air from his lungs to kick out after that move. And now, of course, he's going to be sucking wind for minutes at best. We need to get Tangata SA back into this match.
And a big scoop slam there from Rough Guts. Puts his body between Roberts and Tangata SA before making the cover. Veteran tag team instinct.
And I don't think that Guts expected to get the victory there, but again, wear out your opponent by making him kick out. And yeah, with the lung issues that Roberts has to be feeling there, incredibly smart move.
And now in comes Danny Octane as Charlie Roberts desperately tries to fight his way out. This may be his last ditch hope if he can make the tag to Tangata SA, but that drop toe hold gonna ruin the Alpha Elite's dreams. And Danny Octane getting physical with the big man. You don't want to be doing that.
I was gonna say, I think hope has died here tonight, David Dunn. Roberts did not make it to the corner, and as angry as Tangata SA is, he can't do anything unless he's legally tagged in.
And I'm loath to say it, but this may be part of the strategy from the Knights of Mayhem. If they could frustrate Jamie Tangata SA on the outside, they potentially could have him moved out of position. He's got to keep his hand on the tag rope to make the tag. And they might submit Charlie Roberts right here and now, right in front of the big man.
Every few minutes and every Control match, I have to remind myself, hey, you should be impartial, Steve. It doesn't work that way with Control. It just isn't.
Charlie Roberts still kicks out, gets the shoulder off the mat. The Alpha Elite not going to lose this one this way, but Rough Guts makes the tag now. It's Roberts and Rough Guts, the legal men, and something tells me things are going to go from bad to a whole lot worse for the Alpha Elite.
Well, look at that, an abdominal stretch, and again, what have we been talking about? The ribs. Oh, the lungs of Charlie Roberts being focused on by Guts. He knows what he's doing.
Charlie Roberts tried to break it. Rough Guts slips the grip applies the abdominal stretch from the other side of the body.
And Roberts tried to break out of that stretch so quickly because he knows, and that tells us that he is hurting. He is hurting.
And Roberts, one last ditch effort. Of course, Rough Guts got that kill switch there. Oh, but Roberts with the monkey flip takes Rough Guts over. Rough Guts is in the corner. Roberts is a fingertip away. He's made the tag, and Sabrina has distracted our referee. Tagata Ese's in. He should be the legal man by all rights. But Conan Wood didn't see it. He was busy dealing with Sabrina. And now by the time Tagata Ese realises what has happened, Rough Guts has had the opportunity to drag Roberts far away from the big man, right back into the danger zone. The Alpha Elite, desperate shots to the midsection, trying to get his breath. Down goes Danny Octane, no one for Rough Guts to tag. If the Alpha Elite can put down Rough Guts, Rough Guts too big, the centre of gravity. Oh! Backfired against him there, compacting his own vertebrae, missing with the body splash, missing with the elbow drop, and Charlie Roberts rolls through, and this time he gets the tag in full view of our referee. The big man is in, and he's on fire!
The absolute strength of Tagata Ese there, that was amazing.
Using Danny Octane as a weapon against his own partner. The Knights of Mayhem are in a world of hurt as the big man, Jamie Tagata Ese, could be closing in on becoming New Zealand Tag Team Champion. Splash in the corner, rocks Rough Guts. Splash in the corner, rocks Octane. Effortless power on the back suplex from the big man. And now, fireman's carry position. Sabrina on the apron, desperate to stop it. Physically lays her hands on Tagata Ese. And Charlie Roberts taking care of the problem. But now Rough Guts knocks Tagata Ese onto the ropes. It looks like Charlie Roberts may have sacrificed himself, Steve, catching part of that blow.
And he's got him up for the Warhammer, but oh no, Rough Guts took him out. That damaged knee of Tagata Ese. I saw it taped up earlier today. I think the Knights of Mayhem know all about it. And look at this!
Electric chair drop to his own partner using Octane as a weapon. And Roberts, running interference, makes the save.
I am so impressed with Roberts here tonight. Throwing himself in danger to protect Tagata Ese, breaking up that pin. He wants revenge and he wants the tag team titles.
Roberts and Tagata Ese working incredibly well together tonight because they have a greater goal in sight. Tagata Ese has Rough Guts on his shoulders. He's got the Warhammer, and Roberts is in position. Flight of the Valkyrie, right to the heart of Rough Guts. Ronnie Gunn, the big man, into the cover. The leg is hooked. He's done it! Roberts and Tagata Ese strike a blow against control tonight. New Zealand Tag Team titles have been taken from the Knights of Mayhem. And wait a minute, what has Conan Wood seen? This is heartbreaking for Roberts and Tagata Ese. Seconds ago, they thought they were New Zealand Tag Team Champions, and now they find out a foot on the ropes, a blow and judgment call from Conan Wood. The matchup will resume.
Well, I'm not entirely certain that...
Oh, come on! The champions' advantage comes into play again. The onus is on the challengers to defeat the champions definitively, and the Knights of Mayhem goddamn knew it and found a way to weasel out of this tag team title defense after we all here thought we had witnessed new tag team champions. Roberts and Taganese screwed by the Knights of Mayhem, screwed by Control yet again tonight.
Horace, brother. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Those were your rules, cool. I knew that going in that you were going to pull something like that. No, I don't blame you. You had to do what you had to do to keep the cup. It's fine. It's whatever. It's your snipping rat boss that I got a problem with. Jake, Sheehan, 2 years. It's been 2 years and it's the same stuff that was going down when I left. 2 years ago, me and you had a blinder. I thought we'd put the shovel in the ground. I thought we'd buried it, man. You just can't let me come back up here. You can't let me come to IPW and have my moment. Jake, I am going to get my hands on you whether you like it or not. There's nothing you can do. Bring your boys, bring all your boys, bring the whole army if you want to, because I'm going to be standing here. I'm coming back. And I'm going to get my hands around your pretty little throat. I'm going to pick you up, drop you down, and I'm taking your belt. Because in case you forgot, brother, I'm the antidote. And you are poison.
One more championship match remains at IPW Strikes Back. James Shaw is our last hope. Can he lead us to Elysium? Can he rid us of Jake Sheehan and his control of the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship?
The following is for the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship.
The man from Elysium, James Shaw, has been blessed by the divine light and he is on a spiritual quest. He's found a way to become New Zealand Heavyweight Champion 4 times in the past. Is tonight the night that he can achieve greatness once again and surpass all other champions with a record-setting 5th national championship reign? New Zealand Heavyweight Champion Jake Sheehan, draped in the robes of a Sith Lord tonight at IPW Strikes Back. The true personification of evil in Impact Pro Wrestling, the mastermind behind Control.
the challenger, representing church and state, and being accompanied by St. Finn. He is a former four-time New Zealand heavyweight champion, and should he win tonight, he will be the first ever five-time New Zealand heavyweight champion. This is James Shaw. And now the champion asked me to read the following. Introducing the man who ended the 978-day undefeated streak of Jamie Tagatese. The myth who almost ended James Shaw's career after giving him 2 concussions. And the legend that no matter who General Manager David Dunn puts against him, he will always find a way to retain the championship. Representing Control, accompanied by Andrew Saint, he is your New Zealand heavyweight champion, the malevolent Jake Sheehan.
Well, as much as I'm not interested in that third point Steve McCleary had to say, it is pertinent to point out James Shaw was blessed by the divine light when he saw a flash of light courtesy of a curb stomp to the back of the head and a pile driver from Jake Sheehan. Sheehan certainly hoping to dish out significant damage again tonight to his challenger, make an example out of Shaw as our main event is officially underway.
Now tell me about this contest, David Dunn. Obviously, we all heard the hooligan Marcus Cole suffering a devastating neck injury. We hope he gets better soon and his surgery goes well. But why these two? Why put James Shaw against the champion Jake Sheehan?
Look, we try to be as impartial in our roles as we can, but there's no doubt Jake Sheehan has got under the skin of both of us. I want to give him the toughest possible test tonight. And James Shaw, as you expertly announced, Steve, is a former 4-time New Zealand national champion, the most anyone has held that title in history. Shaw, truly as accomplished as they come. And I believe he can bring the fight to Jake Sheehan tonight. If Sheehan is to retain his title, he will truly have to earn it against James Shaw tonight.
And the very unique history between these two, as I also mentioned, and thank you for complimenting my announcing there. I am losing my voice. It's the excitement. James Shaw did almost have his career ended by Jake Sheehan. In fact, this resurgence in the will of the divine light of James Shaw is all kind of in a roundabout way thanks to Jake Sheehan and those pile drivers that concussed James Shaw.
Shaw collides with the turnbuckle, trying to put the brakes on and avoid the impact. He may have hurt his knee in the process. And Jake Sheehan, certainly like a shark that smells blood, but James Shaw gets the better of him one step quicker on this occasion.
And during many of the sermons of the Divine Light, I've heard James Shaw talk about how much he would love to get in the ring with Jake Sheehan and take that championship and make history. Make history 5 times. 5 times. And look at it. Right now, he is showing you what he's all about. He just needs to use a chop. That's all it takes. He's going to embarrass Jake Sheehan here tonight, and you know what? You do. You just got to love it. You just got to love it.
Things starting to play out exactly as I had hoped. James Shaw bringing the fight to the New Zealand heavyweight champion. Ooh, but Sheehan showing he is capable of giving as good as he gets. Shaw reverses the Irish whip. Sheehan tried to scout Shaw there, but Shaw with the double overhead chops again. Such a simple technique but done so efficiently and so brutally.
And he just can't see it coming. Like, you know, he expected from the velocity and everything he's seen before that something else is going to happen, and boom, chop, boom, chop. Now, I'm not a superstitious man. Oh, that was one hell of a shot. But going by what you've seen here tonight, Control have cheated their way to every victory. But St. Finn, the Divine Light, guided him to a victory here tonight. If you were a superstitious man.
Oh, sorry to cut you off, Steve, but the massive chop sent Sheehan spilling off the apron. The impact of such a simple maneuver when deployed by a veteran like Shaw, a true game changer. And now James Shaw doesn't give Sheehan room to breathe, chases him out of the ring, brings the fight to the champion, as you must do in a championship match such as this.
That is the one situation in which I will allow you to cut me off. Now answer my question. Like, who do you think karma benefits right now? Control's won all of theirs. The Divine Light's won one of theirs. You know, if you based it on that, go on, astrology me right now. Is this a Taurus situation or a Gemini?
A real 50-50 split when it comes to the influence of the Divine. Of course, we saw Jake Sheehan walking out here. He's drawing inspiration from the Sith Army as Shaw looking for the DVD. Sheehan lands on his feet though, ducks under the chop. Looking for the pile driver, Shaw gets the backdrop to avoid the impact.
And if he gets hit with that pile driver, that purge pile driver, I mean, it could not just end the match, it could end Shaw's career. He was never supposed to have more concussions. Not that anyone should have them, but he's had too many already. Oh, I hate that Jake Sheehan is actually so talented.
On Amber Saint, just physically getting her hands on James Shaw. Interference in this matchup. Again, all night Control's been doing this, Steve. All night they've been doing it.
Well, maybe you could do something else about it. I mean, come on.
No. This interference is exactly what I've been talking about all night. You and you're out of here. Get going.
That was my idea. He got that idea from me. That's a good one. Thank you.
I'm not having it. We've put up with it all night for far too long. Get gone. Head to the showers and cool off. This is the matchup that I booked. Jake Sheehan versus James Shaw, one-on-one, and by God, this is the matchup I will ensure that we get.
Well, good. Now we can just focus on the action, but you may want to be careful. Amber Saint did seem to curse you then. She said she was going to get you, so just watch out for that. But finally, we are in Chop Central right now. They are just taking it to each other. A classical heavyweight title match, finally.
And Sheehan's had to endure these chops from James Shaw all night. He must be relishing, dishing them back out. Shaw in a bad way. Bent over here in the middle of the ring. He's a long way away from the ropes. And Sheehan is just raining these devastating blows down.
But quiet now, aren't you?
Shaw breaks out of the submission grip. You can see the welts from the chops, from the palm strikes of Sheehan. Oh! So quick is the New Zealand heavyweight champion. And again, leaving handprints all over each other's bodies. An emphatic Alabama slam. Oh! Brainbuster from the champion. Hooks the leg. Tight cover from Sheehan. And Shaw gets the shoulder up at a count of two.
I am impressed that Shaw kicked out of that one. That must have sent a stinger right up into the skull of Shaw. And of course we know that's where the concussion issues come from, David Dunn.
Jake Sheehan doing his best to target the head and the neck area of James Shaw. He's done it immensely well in the past. And of course he'll be looking for that purge pile driver to finish things off tonight. Although right now, these overhand chops to the side and to the back of the Divine Saviour, moving Shaw into position. Oh, another unforgiving chop across the shoulders.
But you have to think about that purge, as you mentioned it, David Dunn, because it's not like it goes away. The concussions that Shaw has suffered, almost ending his career in the past, thanks to Jake Sheehan, they're not going away. That's a forever consideration for the Divine Knight. This could be the end of his career here, David.
And Jake Sheehan would love to be the one who goes down in the record books of crushing Shaw's dream. Oh, as he crushes the chest with a vicious chop. Crushing Shaw's dream of becoming a 5-time New Zealand heavyweight champion, putting him out of commission. And man, these chops, so vicious, so unrelenting, Steve, doing severe damage to the chest. We've seen the welts forming all night on the pale skin of James Shaw, and Jake Sheehan again pursues Shaw around the ring, who fights back with a chop now, but that one shot of Sheehan's seems to be the more powerful of the two, as he brings Shaw out of the corner with the snapmare and a chop to the back yet again.
I don't think Sheehan thought he was going to get that pinfall there, but it's all about taking the air out of the lungs of Shaw, and you're right about those chops. I don't know what I expected coming into this match, but I didn't expect to see more chops than the Levin countdown. Well, you can find in the Levin countdown.
Oh,
you
and
know all about that.
I do indeed, Steve. Looks like a clash of heads there. James Shaw put on the brakes in the turnbuckle, stepped back, and now both he and Sheehan have been knocked to the canvas.
Well, that's definitely the last thing that either Shaw or Sheehan wants, but especially Shaw with those concussion issues.
Oh, you take another look at it there on the replay, and you see James Shaw, his head colliding with Jake Sheehan's, but both men now back up to their knees in centre ring. The matchup continues. They're both okay, and it's James Shaw with wrist control of Sheehan. Doesn't want the champion to escape, wants to keep him here at arm's length as these two exchange chops to every available part of their bodies.
Both of these competitors' bodies just turning beet red. But you are right, Shaw is not letting go of that wrist control. And he has to stay in control of this match, pardon the stupid pun, because he has to remain on Sheehan at all times. Let him get the advantage and Sheehan will methodically take him apart. But right now, Shaw in full control.
Sheehan up and Sheehan down. Beautiful scoop slam from the Divine Saviour. James Shaw starting to feel it now. The Divine Light could be shining bright on a record 5th New Zealand Championship as Shaw puts Sheehan down with a shot to the head. And this Auckland crowd comes alive.
This match means everything for Shaw as he heads up to that middle rope. He could be the first ever 5-time New Zealand heavyweight champion.
Comes up a little bit short with that double axe handle. Jake Sheehan makes him pay. And you see Shaw clutching at his ribs. They've taken a beating tonight courtesy of those chops as Sheehan returns fire again, lighting up the chest of the challenger.
Both of these competitors wanting to make sure that they both know what kind of battle they were in when they wake up tomorrow.
And they will be feeling this one all week long, no doubt about it. But going home with the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship will make the pain a little bit less as Shaw brings Sheehan out the corner in position for an electric chair. The thumbs are up. The thumbs are down. Electric chair connects, dropping Sheehan on the lower spine in the middle of the ring. But Shaw has had so much taken out of him in this contest, Steve, he can't roll across and make the cover.
And the back of Shaw's head may have collided with a very tender part of Sheehan's body there. As what he was touching, he's going for the pinfall. Sheehan just able to kick out. Whew, we were so close there, David.
So close to a record-setting 5th New Zealand Heavyweight Championship reign for James Shaw. But he will have to dig deeper into his bag of tricks if he is to dethrone Sheehan tonight. And IPW strikes back. And Shaw could do it here, Steve. He's got him in position. Fireman's carry, looking for the DVD. And now plants the New Zealand Heavyweight Champion face first in the middle of the ring. Rolls into the cover. And Sheehan kicks out at a count of 2.
Still such a strong kick out from Sheehan there. We know Shaw's won plenty of matches with that maneuver. But neither competitor getting to their feet quickly at all. How much more do you think they've got in their reserves right now, David?
This match has been so physically taxing, there's no doubt about it. You see there Jake Sheehan, hand on the top rope, using it to get back to his feet. Shaw using the energy of his supporters in the crowd tonight. Sheehan up top. Oh, look at this. James Shaw catches him. Fireman's carry position. Looking for the DVD, but Sheehan rebounds off the ropes. Still in the position though, Steve. And there's the Death Valley driver.
Well, he's got him down, and this is it, David. We're going to have a 5 type. I can't believe it.
Jake Sheehan survives the DVD. Avoided the first one as he was so close to the ropes, but Shaw got all of that second one, and Sheehan still able to get his shoulder off the canvas. What is going through the mind of James Shaw right now as you see him motioning towards the divine light, feeding off the energy of these fans? What has he got left in the tank to put Sheehan away?
Those are the questions that Shaw has to be asking himself, because, I mean, I can't believe that Sheehan kicked out. I don't think Shaw can either. That was phenomenal. And it looks like Shaw's going to try something dangerous.
Oh, vicious knife edge chops, strands James Shaw up there on the top turnbuckle, and Jake Sheehan heads all the way up to meet him. He's got Shaw in position. This is going to be a bad landing. The superplex from Sheehan, and Sheehan rolls through. He's got Shaw in position. Oh my God, a Canadian destroyer!
How does Sheehan keep doing it? I mean, I don't like the guy, but God, you have to respect his ability and what he can pull out. Phenomenal superplex into the destroyer, but now Shaw is outside, and well, you can only assume that Sheehan now would be happy with a count-out victory.
You see him there motioning to our referee. He's willing to take the count out, unable to try and pin Shaw. You got to believe the Canadian destroyer would have dished out enough damage to do it, but the momentum sent James Shaw rolling out of the ring to the outside. And now the referee, Dan Blake, begins the count, and Jake Sheehan motioning that he wants this one over quickly as we reach a count of 5. Shaw has barely moved. Sheehan could retain his championship by countout.
Yeah, and you know he'd have no problem doing it this way. A victory is a victory for Jake Sheehan.
We're up to a count of 9.
Close.
1 second away, and Shaw, with less than a second to spare, makes it back underneath the bottom rope. The matchup will continue.
But Shaw's not on his feet. He still can't stand. This could be a matter of time at this point for a victory for Sheehan.
And Sheehan had great success on the top rope moments ago, so he heads back there once again. Shaw on wobbly legs, back to his feet, and Sheehan connects with a strike to the back of the head. You got to wonder whether Shaw saw a white flash there into the cover. Is he out? No, he's not. James gets the shoulder up. Still in this matchup, still in contention for the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. Sheehan beside himself.
Oh, that frustration. It's got to be building so much within Sheehan. Just like Shaw earlier with the Death Valley driver, Sheehan had to believe that was done. He had to believe that he'd won the match at that point. That move has concussed Jamie Tangata Esa in the past. He had to believe it was enough to finish this match off against James Shaw.
And Shaw has taken significant damage, no doubt about it. But he's looking for the Shaw shot here. Sheehan with the counter, though, puts on the brakes, turns Shaw inside out, thinking about the purge. Oh, Shaw ducks under the shot. Looking for that cut of the Shaw shot. Off the ropes now, both men, and there is the Shaw shot. Reversal after reversal leads to the Shaw shot into the cover. New champion, no!
So many close calls for both competitors. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Nice work putting this match together, David Dunn. Kudos to you.
This is what we had hoped to see. Two men going at it with everything they've got for the richest prize in the game, the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. And now, in a reversal of events from moments ago, it's Jake Sheehan who has rolled out of the ring to try and get some respite from the offense of James Shaw. And Sheehan, who is at a risk of being counted out, although if that were the case, Steve, he would retain his championship. Shaw has to defeat Sheehan by pinfall or submission for the title to change hands.
Yes, that championship's advantage always in play. But look at Shaw. No, he's not going to take the easy way out. He wants Sheehan in there. He wants that championship, and he's going to get it by any means necessary.
Slowly rallying this audience behind him, Shaw signalling perhaps for the Death Valley driver once more. He's already hit Sheehan with it one time tonight. A second dropping Sheehan on his head would surely spell victory for the challenger. And wait a minute now, Shaw's got Sheehan in position for the Purge pile driver, Sheehan's own move.
Oh, but now Sheehan's got Shaw up in the Death Valley driver position.
Reversal of the waistlock. Shaw now behind Jake Sheehan. Whoa, almost a collision with our referee. Oh, and Sheehan goes low, well out of eyesight of Dan Blake. And there's the Death Valley driver.
And he's got him. He's got Shaw down, and no! Shaw is still in this thing.
James Shaw survives the low blow, survives the Death Valley driver, but Sheehan spikes him on his head with the Purge. That devastating pile driver compacting the vertebrae of the champion, and Sheehan retains his championship. Wow, what a battle we have witnessed tonight at IPW Strikes Back. Jake Sheehan unable to move off the canvas. This has been so physical, as you can see the handprints of James Shaw etched in the back of the champion. But as much as it pains me to do it, Steve, we must refer to him as the champion. Still, tonight at IPW Strikes Back, Jake Sheehan finds a way to put away James Shaw and keep the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship proudly over his shoulder.
Yeah, there's no part of me that likes Jake Sheehan, but you have to respect him at the end of the day. These two competitors went to war, and to the victor goes the spoils. The New Zealand Heavyweight Champion, still Jake Sheehan.
And it's not just the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship that remains with control. There you see Horus, the Kincaid Cup holder. Jake Sheehan was instrumental in Horus retaining his title earlier tonight. And now Horus out here to celebrate with the mastermind behind control, with the leader. What an image here in the middle of the ring at IPW Strikes Back. Our return to action, and Control strike back in a big way. They continue to hold all of the gold within Impact Pro Wrestling. What a dominant force. Who can stop Control?
There you guys are. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so sorry this keeps happening. How do I make it right?
You want to make this right, Dunn? Give us the Knights.
You know, Dunn, ever since you became GM, who's in control, huh? Hey, both of us wind up dealing with the Knights. Both of us have been beaten down by Control. So you want to make this right? You want to prove who's in control of IPW, David? Are you in control of IPW?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Are you in control?
I am. You want the Knights?
We want the Knights. 2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls. You got it.
Yeah, you're in control?
I'm in control.
You're in control?
I'm in control. 2 out of 3 falls. Knights and Mayhem. It's yours.
Man,